Here are three things to do when you wake up between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. But you might want to ask me, why am I waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.? You wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. because the Almighty and the universe have chosen you to be their vessels. You are bearer of good news. They want to communicate to you. They want to talk to you. They want to give you instructions. And that is why you are chosen. A lot of people wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. regularly. Some of them are even thinking that they have problems. They have health challenges. They have medical problems. And some of them are even thinking they are not normal. But that is not the case. You wake up constantly between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. because you are chosen by the Almighty and the universe. You are welcome to our channel, Smart Idea TV, where we talk spirituality. My name is Lukman. In this video, I'm going to be showing you three things that you need to do when you find yourself waking up regularly between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And like I was saying, if you find yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., then it is not abnormal. You are chosen. You are a chosen one. The Almighty and the universe are choosing you to be bearers of good news, good tidings for yourself, for your loved ones, and for people who are close to you. I don't need to tell you so much because I've done a video talking about the power of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. I'm going to be linking that video up for you here so that immediately after watching this video, you can go back and watch that video so that you can understand the power inherent in waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And like I said, 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is very powerful. A lot of things happen around that time. A lot of manifestations take place. A lot of instructions, divine instructions, are passed down to we humans through that period. Because the hour of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is when divine visitation happens. The spirits of the Almighty comes down around that time to give instructions to the chosen one. So if you find yourself waking around that time, 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., then do not despair. Do not be afraid. Do not think you have a medical challenge. Do not think you have a problem. God has a purpose for waking you up around that period of time. The Bible is full of different scenarios of cases where the Spirit of God goes around that time. And the Quran is also full of instances where God commanded his own to wake up around that period and commune with him. So if you find yourself waking 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., instead of just waking up, going to the toilet, checking social media, putting up Netflix and the rest, you are not supposed to be doing that because God has a purpose for you, for waking you up around 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. There are so many reasons why the Almighty wakes you up around 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. But basically, there are three. And I'm going to be sharing that three with you. I'm going to be sharing the three reasons with you. First thing that you should do when the Almighty wakes you up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is that you have to try and remember your dreams. You have to try and remember your dreams. A lot of people, when they wake up like that, they start praying. No, prayer is not the first thing. The first thing is instruction, because most of the time the Almighty gives us instruction, and this instruction comes in form of our dreams. So you have to try to remember the last dream you had before waking up. A lot of us have dreams and we forget and we can't even remember. But when you wake up around that period, apart from going to the toilet to ease yourself, try to remember your dreams. If you remember your dreams, that means you know what to do. But if you start praying, a lot of people will pray and say, I've been praying and praying and praying. They pray in vain. But if you try to remember your dream, most of the time, the instruction that you should pray on has been given to you through your dreams. Now, the second thing you need to do when you wake up between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is to meditate. When you cannot remember your dreams, just sit down and meditate. And by meditation, you are going to be sitting still. You try to give, because that time is 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is very peaceful. And it is the time the Spirit of the Almighty roams. There is no distraction of any form. And that is the period where most things happen. Most inventions, most of the world inventions come around that period. Most of the ideas come around that time. Most of the creative rush come around that time. So all you need to do is to meditate. And what do you do when you want to meditate? Meditation is when you now lift yourself from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. How do you do that? You just stay still. Stay still. Don't drift to sleep. Don't go back. Don't allow yourself to go back to sleep. Just stay still and listen. Listen. Because a lot of instructions will be coming at this period. In my previous video that I talk about the power of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., I told you if you wake around that period, you can get a writing material, get a jotter, a writing material that you can write, and a pen or a pencil, if that is what you have, so that when meditating, things will start dropping. Things will start dropping. And once that thing starts dropping, then start writing it down. There are so many instructions that will be given to you during the process of meditation. And it's going to be a clear instruction. It might be for your health. It might be for your finances. It might be for your success. It might be for your siblings. It might be for your family, friends, and your future. It's like what is going to happen to you in the day, God is revealing to you in the night. So meditation is very important. A lot of people make the mistake of praying first. You meditate first. Now, when the Almighty now give you the instruction, then you go to the third thing. So the third thing that you need to do when you wake up at night is to command or to proclaim and declare. You make declarations. You are going to be praying, but this praying, because there are so many different ways of praying. A lot of people will say, I'm praying. You don't just pray like, you are praying like a chosen one now. The Almighty has chosen you, has given you instructions. Now, you want to declare, you want to make those things to come into existence. So you are not going to be praying, God, please give me this. No, that's not what you are going to say. You are going to be proclaiming. You are going to be commanding. You are going to be declaring that so thing, I have gotten it. So this should happen in my life. And when you want to declare, around that period, you declare. And during the day, you declare. If you are in the vehicle, in the car, at work, every time you make declaration, because already you know what you are making declaration for. You are not just praying, you are not just shooting in vain. You know where to target. God has given you your point of target. And if you have a point of target, then you cannot miss, except you don't know. You are just doing trial and error. But in this case, you are not doing trial and error. God has given you the direction you should follow. So you want to make declaration and you want to command those things into existence. This is very powerful. This is very powerful. If you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., I've told you, you are very lucky and you are very special. You have been chosen by the Almighty. Of all the numerous people in the world, God has chosen you. God has ignited you out of all this multitude of people for those to be blessed. Stop complaining that you have problem. God will you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. No, stop complaining, because you are being chosen. And because you have been chosen, you cannot afford to fail, because everything you need has been given to you. All you need to do is just to claim it. Claim it, and you start using it, and you'll be successful. You'll be successful. I implore you, if you want to know the power inherent in waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., then watch this video here. That video teaches you everything that you need to know. I've been able to tell you why the Almighty wakes you up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And I've been able to show you 3 things that you need to do when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Number 1, you try to remember your last dream before waking up. Number 2, you meditate. And number 3, you make declarations. If you follow these 3 things, if you do it the right way, then you are going to be blessed, because already you are a chosen one. You are going to be among the few people that the Almighty have chosen to be successful. Until I come your way again, remain spiritually intelligent. And don't forget, we can succeed together. Thanks.